And that's why I'm still here today, because everything is moving around us.
And his mentor was
Andre Well.
Tell us how
was
he
mentored by Clive Davis.
Folks, did you ever wonder where Diddy learned all his bad boy moves that kept the entire industry in terror? Well, fasten your seatbelts because it looks like Mr. Yee has all the answers for you. He's now saying that none other than Clive Davis, the titan of tunes, has been pulling Diddy's strings, teaching him the sinister arts of manipulation. As the stronger rapper suggests, Davis tutored Diddy, but it's not about the business acumen, and more about the dark ways of using and mistreating talent, milking them for all their worth and then dumping them when they're no longer profitable. If this rumor has legs, then Clive Davis's dealings might just be just shadowy as Diddy's crimes. And given the alleged wrongdoings of the bad boy CEO, his mentor has even bigger skeletons in the closet.
And he listened to all of his advisors, mostly Clive Davis, and he won. Like, he was determined to win.
He has thrown out claims that have the conspiracy theorists working overtime, suggesting that Hollywood's power players might have staged a lot of high-profile demises, and even Clive's hand are covered with innocent blood. Let's talk about Whitney Houston's demise for a sec. The star's untimely demise and disconnected dots raise many eyebrows even 12 years after, and with more sinister crimes being uncovered, the eyes of the public are turning towards Whitney's mentor, Clive Davis, especially after Yee's recent expose on industry darkness. In 2012, the music world lost its queen under mysterious circumstances. She was found in her hotel room's bathtub mere hours before she was set to shine at Clive Davis's legendary pre-Grammy bash.
I couldn't put on makeup. I couldn't get dressed. I couldn't do anything. I don't know what could motivate a person to have a party.
The scene of the tragedy, as described by Whitney's bodyguard, Ray Watson, was like something out of a nightmare, which left him traumatized for years. He and Whitney's assistant discovered her unresponsive in the bathtub and attempted a desperate rescue. I got her out of the water and tried to revive her. Then it was all crazy. It was the worst thing that has ever happened in my life. I never will forget it. Never. Despite their efforts and the paramedics' arrival, Whitney was declared as demised at 3:55 p.m., her voice silenced forever at the age of 48. The initial mystery of this tragedy, later attributed to a tragic blend of drowning, heart conditions, and substance misuse, did little to quell the storm of speculation, especially when it was announced that Clive Davis made a decision to proceed with his star-studded party at the Beverly Hilton, which happened the same evening as Whitney's demise.
It was a surreal event where Whitney's body was still in the hotel, and
this sick and utterly disrespectful decision poured fuel on the fire of conspiracy theories, pointing fingers at Clive as the man behind the crime. Fans and skeptics couldn't fathom how the show could go on within the same walls that held such a devastating loss. It sounded quite crazy for many people. Just picture this, folks. The body of Whitney lay still and cold, but there are festivities happening just below, with glamorous guests arriving to have a bash with Clive. Amid the shock and grief, Davis, who's been Whitney's longtime mentor, decided to proceed with the event as planned. As one of the partygoers described, there were hundreds of people standing around, laughing, drinking, and screaming for autographs from celebrities as they arrived for a Grammy party. I went up to the floor and saw the police and coroners outside of the room. I went into the room, and Whitney's family was broken down, inconsolable. The party, billed as a tribute to the demised singer, was seen by some people as a macabre celebration, insensitive to the gravity of the loss, with Clive Davis being so confident and unshaken, as if it was all planned in advance.
She was so looking forward to tonight. She was not at all scheduled to perform.
But after the dreadful night, the speculation didn't stop, and even so many years after, the autopsy reports and the announced reason of Whitney's demise are still met with skepticism. Even the industry folks, especially those who don't socialize with Diddy and his kind, say that the elites has their ways to get away with the most hideous crimes. Recently, West has made some shocking claims about rap mogul P. Diddy's alleged dealings to stay out of prison. The surprising comments have come to light in a previously deleted video that has recently resurfaced online. Apparently, all these music titans like Diddy and his friends has some sort of immunity when it comes to criminal activities, and that's why many of their shady dealings never come to see the light.
Part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my coat up.
As it turns out, some artists became quite inconvenient for the music industry, and this is when they meet their untimely end. It's not Diddy, but folks like Clive Davis, who have been in the showbiz since the dawn of time, decide this. Davis himself was saying that the competition is insane. The music business is especially tough. You've got to face adversity and count on resilience. Apparently, the star of Whitney Houston's caliber could become more profitable when demised than in life, and as it happened, her music catalogs experienced a surge in sales and streaming, thereby enriching those who control her legacy, aka Clive Davis. As of early 2024, the man's net worth was reported at a staggering $900 million, a fortune amassed over decades in the music industry, which some believe was earned by crimes, not by business acumen.
It was a marketing scheme. And then when they start, when people started losing control of the stars, next thing you know, people started disappearing.
It's like the music titans are about to be fully exposed by their own colleagues. And with Diddy, many other sick predators, many face dire consequences. As one person commented, Clive Davis is an evil man for sure. He's the one to mentor of P. Diddy, what you expect from Diddy, same potato bag. And another user added, these people pulling the strings have something in common. They are responsible for taking out our greatest talents. There's no denial that Diddy learned so much from his mentor Clive. Rumors been buzzing for years about Clive and Diddy are more than just industry colleagues, and sources close to them both claim the two have been in a relationship for more than 5 years, organizing their deal meeting at Diddy's all-men parties.
It's not affecting my career at this age. This is not affecting my friendships, my professional life.
And then if you start tracing the entire thing, you can see that Diddy's golden era came after he had met Clive Davis. Back in the days before all his power and wealth, Diddy was still an ambitious young record man who'd come up under Andre Harrell at Uptown Records. In teaming with Davis, Sean Puffy Combs would soon launch his own Bad Boy Entertainment, the one associated with many mysterious demises. At the same time as Bad Boy Records' success was growing, some mysterious things were happening to the members of Diddy's first label, Uptown Records. Tragically, the key originators of Uptown, Andre Harrell, Kim Porter, and Heavy D, would all pass away untimely, leaving many people whisper if there was some foul play or mere coincidence.
Uptown Records started with 5. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost.
But even within the walls of his own label, people remained in danger. There are many accounts of unfortunate demises with no answers, which people attribute to the bad boy Diddy himself. And it all started when he met Clive Davis, who apparently taught him how to get rid of unwanted artists and rise to the top of wealth by profiting on their records, just like Diddy did with Biggie. The Brooklyn rapper Biggie, whose name was Christopher Wallace, was shot in a Los Angeles drive by shooting at age 24 in 1997 during an ongoing feud with California rappers, most notably Tupac, who was shot the year earlier. And as the industry insiders claimed, Biggie's demise was very handy for his boss Puffy because he made a ton of money on this tragedy.
Puffy has been making money off of Biggie's name for longer than Biggie was alive.
Next to be wiped out was Bronx-born rhymer Craig Mack, another early bad boy standout who met his tragic end at age 47 in 2018 in South Carolina from allegedly heart failure. Another bad boy artist, Black Rob, whose real name was Rob Ross, passed away in 2021 at age 52 from cardiac arrest in Atlanta after being homeless and suffering several strokes. It feels like the music industry have been losing one legend after another, with Diddy and Clive Davis standing strong among the storm of mysterious health problems. The streets are now busting that Clive might have been mentoring Diddy and had some secret business with the hip-hop's bad boy.
He's probably one of the only people in this industry that has more secrets than me.
Also, Clive Davis didn't shy away from sea allegations tossed his way, and in the past few years, he shocked his fans by announcing in his memoir about not being strictly into women and having several experiences with men as well. Apparently, his favorite music student Sean Diddy Combs will also reveal some juicy details of his deal life. And while the feds are looking into his accomplices, fans have a strong feeling that Davis would be also paying the price for his crimes. As one person commented, Clive Davis is an effing demon. Him, others like him aren't exactly human. And another user added, Diddy was only a puppet. Seems like there is a lot more on top of that Illuminati pyramid. The music industry is the devil's. It seems like with every day, new industry monster is getting exposed. And let's see if they all will face the consequences of their actions. But folks, what do you think about all this? Could Clive Davis teach Diddy some industry trick to reign over others? And will he be investigated as well after Diddy's empire collapse? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to check my other videos.